drinking some water. My water got hot. I'm so thirsty. Say it with me. Drink your water, mind your business, and stay in your lane. Hey boos, welcome back to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about how I started, why did I just say it like that? Talking about how I started my business, tools, tips for people that want to start a business, mistakes that I've made thus far, and kind of just my business journey, why I started, just all of that. So if you're kind of new to my channel, I do have a brand, a new brand. It's just my name. It's Fatima Francesa. I decided to build my whole brand around my name, being that I'm already like a social media influencer, and you know, my name is kind of just my brand. I decided to kind of branch out, trademark my name, and basically just build a brand around. And kind of just go from there. I recently opened up a shop, which is called the Girl Boss Shop by Fatima Francesa, and basically right now it's kind of just like a gift shop and accessories. I plan on branching out and doing stationery and things of that nature, but right now my brand is very new. This is all very new to me, so I kind of wanted to give you guys like some tips, how I did it, why I did it, kind of just the things that I've encountered so far. For those of you girls, start a business, start a brand, and all of that stuff. This is actually my second business, so I'll give you guys a little bit of a background. I think I'm actually been thinking about doing a story time video on this, but my first business ever was when I was 18, teaching belly dance classes, and I had like a legit business. Like I would go get my business cards, but they're in the other room. But I had business cards, I had my website. This was it right here. This was my logo that I created. It was called Fatima Belly Dance. Oh, here is actually one of my business cards, but it has like all my information on it, so I won't show you guys. But yeah, here's some of like my pictures. I had shirts with my name on it. So my current business is not my first business, like I said. This is just my new venture. Alright, so how I started. I basically started off with an idea, of course. That's how every business begins. One day I just woke up and I was like in bed. I was just chilling in my bed. I was still working as a nurse at this time. I want to start something. I want to start something. For some reason I got the idea of pink boxes. Like that's just all I knew. I didn't know what I wanted, what product I wanted to do. I just had a vision of like pink boxes like being shipped. I'm like, I know I want to ship something. I want cute packaging. I want pink boxes with like my website on them. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. The first initial plan with the Girl Boss Shop, it was gonna be a subscription service. Those boxes that you receive every month, like you basically sign up and you receive a box at your door, and you have like new products, like cute products and stuff like that. So that's what I was gonna do, and I was actually gonna do like a nurse box. So I was gonna do like nursing items every month, and yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do. So it started off like that. I was sourcing products and I was trying to find products to add to the box, and that's how the whole Girl Boss box came about, because that was the first initial plan, was to have a monthly box. And so everything that's part of the Girl Boss box currently, which is, you know, the mug, the Girl Boss journal, the things that are in the box, that's what it was going to be. From there, I kind of started changing my mind, because I didn't want people to feel like they needed to purchase the whole, like I didn't feel like, you know, a monthly subscription box is kind of like a luxury, you know, like I know a lot of my followers are younger, you guys are in college, high school, and I didn't want it to be like, okay, you guys need to pay, you know, $40 a month for you guys to get these products. So I decided to just kind of throw that idea out of the way and just do individual products. And so I decided to make all my products individual. So the Girl Boss mug, the journal, the nursing badges, these are all things that if you just, you know, maybe you just have $20 and you just want to buy like a cute journal and stationery and stuff, and that's it. And so I kind of changed my mind. The whole subscription thing, I was like, you know what, I don't think that's very smart for me to do, because I based my whole brand around you guys, my subscribers. This is basically all for you. So I was like, I had you guys in the back of my mind. I don't know how it all came about. It started off as gonna be a nurse box, and then I was like, you know what, but some of my followers are not nurses. I'm like, I want to cater to everybody. So I decided to kind of throw the whole nursing thing out of the way, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make cute girly things that, you know, people can use, college girls. That's why I'm like doing journals and a cute mug, like just cute things that you guys see from my Instagram. So that's kind of how the whole idea began. That's how it all sprouted. That's how it all began. Just with one simple idea of wanting to have like pink boxes. That's kind of how the Girl Boss box came about. The Girl Boss box is a permanent product as far as like my whole brand. I was working on like my website, my packaging, my things, my marketing plan, just everything, the postcards. If you guys have ever ordered from my website, you guys know I put like little postcards in there, cute little messages, the packaging, like everything. I was working on everything all while I was still working as a nurse. So all the whole planning phase and everything came about while I was still working. I would just do it on my time, my days off. I would just spend like, you know, I was just on the computer researching. I was watching I was watching business videos. I was watching videos on how to ship things, because, you know, my first business being a belly dance instructor, I wasn't shipping products. I wasn't working with, you know, online, you know, transactions and stuff. So everything was very new to me. Even down to like how to package. Like the first Girl Boss mug that I shipped out got to my client cracked, and so I kind of had to learn how to ship, how to package things in a good way so that the products, you know, wouldn't get damaged during transit. I had to find boxes, the right size, how to print my labels, like just everything. So if you guys want to start a business, or you have goals of starting a business, I would definitely recommend that you do your research. Like that's just how it is. I still do my research. I mean, the business is an ever growing, you know, industry. I still go to Barnes and Noble. I read business books. I watch videos on YouTube on, like, you know, successful entrepreneurs. Like the thing is that you have to want it. You definitely have to want it. Being an entrepreneur is not anything easy. It's not anything easy. Sometimes people just say, oh, you know, she just works from home, like it's so easy. No, ma'am. Being an entrepreneur is not easy whatsoever. I'm actually gonna make a video on the struggles of being an entrepreneur. You have to want it. You have to want it. The resources are out there. There's books, there's videos, there's webinars, there's seminars in your community. It's out there, so you have to want it. I just decided to just publicize my brand. Things kind of went a little bit slower because, like I said, the first initial thing was going to do the subscription box, and then I completely changed my mind, so it took me some time. There were mistakes that I've made, which I'll talk about a little bit later on, but it's been a journey. It's been a journey, but I love it. Like I love it. I love my brand. I love what I do. I love that you guys love the products. Like I just love what I do. So it's been very, very rewarding so far. All right, so some of the mistakes that I've made, gosh, let's see. All right, the first mistake that I actually have it right here was my first boxes that I ordered. So like I said, when I first was starting my brand, my first idea was just the pink boxes. So that's the first thing that I worked on. I went online, I was searching for, you know, custom made packaging, custom made boxes. Like I found a website. I think the first website was Pack Lane, I want to say. And I ordered the boxes. Show you guys what they look like. This is me not being smart. So I just ordered the boxes, didn't look at the sizing, didn't get any proofs of anything, and this was my first box. Now as you can see, this is so small. Like what's gonna fit in there? Like you could probably fit like a pen. Like it's not even deep. So I received these boxes. I was like, what is this? As you can see, the color is off because I wanted the light pink boxes. If you've seen them on my, you know, if you've ordered, you know, it's a light pink shade, and this is more of like a mauve. I even had my website wrong because I wasn't sure if I was going to do the shop Fatimafrancesa.com or if I was just going to do the Fatimafrancesa.com, and I ended up just leaving it Fatima Francesa because that's just easier for you guys. But I printed it off with like the wrong website. The words were just wrong. Like everything was just wrong about the box. My first mistake of me being impatient, I just wanted to order the boxes. Like I said, I didn't even look at the sizes. These boxes were very, very expensive. Like they were $6 each. So that was another mistake, was me not budgeting right and not, you know, doing my profits and losses correctly. Because if I'm shipping out, say the boxes were the correct size, and say I'm shipping out a journal. Now my journals are $10. So if I'm shipping out a $10 journal in a $6 package, like what's my profit on that journal? Plus shipping charges, plus, you know, fees. It's just, there's no profit in it. So that was definitely one of my biggest mistakes. Good thing I only ordered like 10 of those boxes. And so it was still like $100 that I spent plus shipping and everything. So that was not smart of me. Mistake that I've made is probably the amount that I've spent on simply just packaging. Beginning, I bought like a whole bunch of cute little things that I wanted to put in my boxes, and those things were adding up. Like I was ordering, what is called, I just really forgot, the little pink shreds that you put inside like to decorate the boxes. I ordered like tissue paper. I even ordered like pink glitter tape. I had like a lot of stuff, but I wasn't ordering these things by bulk. I was just buying them. Like I was just going to Target and buying tape. And you know, it's very expensive to, you know, start doing that. I was buying even down to like my postcards and the things that I was putting in the box. If I was really to add up everything that I spent on packaging and then, you know, the cost of the products, it just wasn't really, it wasn't balancing it out. So I had to, you know, kind of sit down, do the math, get smart, and just kind of cut back on maybe the cute things that I wanted to do, and maybe put that money into, you know, the products that I'm actually selling. So the tip that I've learned along the way is kind of, you know, be a little bit smarter with how much you're spending on, you know, what's the cost of me shipping this package and how much am I actually making from that. Because, you know, the mugs, the journals, I'm still ordering these from a certain place. So in order for me to make a profit, you know, you kind of have to, you kind of just have to do the math, have a book, be, you know, work on Excel, be smart. All right, another mistake, I don't know if this is so much of a mistake, but it's just something that I want to throw out there and let you guys know in case you're starting a business, is to not really put it all out there. Don't put it all out there all at once. Just say like, hey, I'm doing this, because you never know. Things might, you know, not go, or you might have to make adjustments. Your times may have to wait. Oh, you know, I kind of kept people waiting. I was kind of like, all right, what happened with her brand? So you kind of want to keep things very, very low key. Don't go around telling people what you're doing. Don't tell people your business. You know, if you're working on a business, you need to work on it alone. You know, like I said, people are haters out here, and that's just the reality of it. People don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you win and do good. And so kind of keep it low key, work on your stuff, you know, get it done. Once it's ready and you're ready to launch, then you can put it out to the world and show people what you did. So I remember when I was first in like the planning stages of my brand, I had a meeting with my manager because I was actually I wanted to cut back on hours at my nursing job because I wanted to dedicate more time to my business. So I actually had a conversation with her. I was like, hey, you know, I need to cut back hours. I want to go part-time. I have this business, and like I kind of just presented the idea, and she looked at me. She was like, oh, do you really think it's gonna go? And I was like, very humble, you know, I was like, it was a very humbling statement. And I was like, yeah, I do think it's gonna go. And that was that. And she kind of just looked at me crazy because it probably sounded so stupid. I was like, oh, I have these pink boxes that I'm selling, journals. And she's probably like, this girl is trying to cut back hours on her job to work on this. You know, so people are not going to believe in you. When it comes down to being an entrepreneur, you have to know that it's hard work. You have days where you want to quit. You're gonna have days where you're losing money. You're gonna be broke. Like, it's just, this is all things about being an entrepreneur. But the end reward is so great because you have something that's yours. You're doing your own thing. You're putting all your passion into a product or whatever it is that you want to do. It's just very rewarding in the end. So I always think back at that time because it's almost like, you know, you tell people your ideas and it kind of just seems like dumb, but you don't let that discourage you. Actually, if anything, take that as motivation for you to, you know, yes, it's gonna go well, and yes, I'm gonna show you it's gonna go well. And so be very humble with it, but put in the work. I love it. Every day I'm growing more. Still, like I said, I still study my business books. I'm learning. I'm just learning. Business is all about learning and growing, and the amount, not the amount, but the potential that you have, you know, to take your business or take your brand to another level is amazing, and it's very encouraging. If you're an ambitious person, you're gonna do well. So it's out there for you to, if you want to start a business, you have to just start. You start with an idea and you put it to work, and you do your research and you just make it happen. Good luck to those of you that have, you know, entrepreneur goals. It's amazing. It's great. So that's kind of a little background story on how I started. I've only been running my brand for a couple months, so I'm still like a baby. I'm still a baby entrepreneur. I don't know what I'm doing. So most days I'm kind of like, what? And I kind of learn as I go. Like I said, I've made mistakes. I've spent a ton of money on shipping like that I didn't know. There's like tricks and tips, learning and growing, and I love the process. It's amazing. And yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the little background story. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. If you're not already subscribed, like, girl, don't be fake. The subscribe button is right there so you don't miss out on any uploads. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.